Hi, I'm Yason, and you are about to watch one of the many episodes of Splatoon Showdown, which I streamed live on Twitch and am re-uploading here to YouTube so people can watch them. Today's episode, Striped Pajama Squids vs Hunky Dorey, was unfortunately cut short. The recording only kicked in Game 7 of our 8-game run before the showdown, so there's not much of it this week. But if you look at the other episodes, you'll get a better idea for how the full format works, and we've archived as much as we can. If you like what you see, you can always give me a follow on Twitch or Twitter. I've put the links below. We've also got a link to the Discord server for Splatoon Showdown, so if you're interested in finding out more, the details will be available there. Cool, well, please enjoy this bit of the episode. I'll be uploading the other episodes soon, so keep an eye out for those. Bye!
We got
My
this.
goodness, the muscle memory these players have to fight to not go into squid form is rough. A lot of players actually take their finger off ZL just so they don't accidentally press it. Early lead seems to be going...
I'm so sorry if we get a penalty for this.
to the favor of Striped Pajama, but we'll see how that hands out. Especially specials are the best way to get ink back, so a special charge up build is also not a bad idea.
Get out zone, get out zone, get out zone.
Oh, they were.
Nice.
I'm flanking!
A lovely retake there.
Free armor
Oh wait,
refill,
I can't climb up
courtesy
it!
of armor.
Ah, you can climb if you have a baller, of course!
It's fine, they can just chill there.
Baller is actually a brilliant option for this.
Okay, the blaster's facing
Frankly,
me.
I don't
He's
care. As
facing
long as
away
they don't
from
go
the
near
thing.
the zone, you know, I'm happy. I'm satisfied.
Damn, blaster got me at right
I
grade.
got
He's
shot
pulling in.
behind a wall. No.
They're all jumping here.
Yeah.
Jumping where? Ah.
Blast is actually a pretty good pick for this as well, especially Rapid can output quite a
Fine,
bit.
I'll
One's
get
a right.
Oh, Toxic Mist is brutal though! Drains the ink and you can't get it back. Nasty stuff. Oh, and sprinklers as well. These teams have really thought about their
I got one,
weapons.
there's an answer on my ouch. Answer by my ouch.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a lead take.
Ends up right.
Yeah, there
Oh,
are
I
them
see them.
coming.
Ooh, but the stamp's coming in now. That's gonna be hard to avoid. But Mori jumps
Nice.
out of the way and takes the shot. That's amazing!
Let's go.
They're jumping in now with the armor. They've got neutral. They're gonna be able to get cap, and they do.
Troll, why aren't I dodge rolling?
It's gonna be very hard to shoot
Cool,
back without
okay.
any ink in the
Oh my
tank.
ouch.
Ooh, nice trade.
Stay safe. You stay safe. Don't go then. Don't
Yeah,
go.
I'm staying safe.
Yeah, go
On my
ahead.
bed.
I like that a lot of the people in chat right now are
Heavy
just taking
pushing,
notes
heavy
when they
pushing
have to
us.
play this game. That's great. Ooh,
Fuck.
charge is just out of range there.
Oh god.
Okay, they can't finish.
Wait.
Watch out behind.
I like how we need to hide behind the wall.
Yeah. Okay, the blaster's over on left side. He's got a frame
Oh
coming.
no! Run!
Oh, watch out behind doolies! Ah, got him. Baller.
Judd's in a very dangerous position to jump
I'll push
over.
with you.
Okay, I'm gonna jump to you.
Oh, I made it! Come here, you little bitch!
Oh my god.
Go, go, go.
Crap.
No, no.
Go, gadget
Nice.
tank zone!
I'm gonna go get the charger.
Pallet.
Oh no, there's a one going bridge too!
Oh, they all wiped. They all wiped. Let's go.
Get zone. I can't get him yet.
No squid form. It's so terrifying.
Wait, I'll watch right for you.
Let's place that.
You're hammering.
No, they got me.
How do you avoid an
No.
ultra step when you can't
So
swim?
close. Using armor. Go, gadget, die.
Ah, shit.
Got two! Jokes on them.
Yes! Thank you!
I think the audience can agree, you've never watched a Splatoon
Alright.
match
Yeah.
quite like
Rush is
this.
waiting with his hammer. Whoa, how did I not die there? I don't know.
Damn it. Alright, someone coming over bridge. Someone coming over bridge. Yeah, it's nice.
Nice, guys.
Nice!
Oh,
That was really close.
I think
That was
aerospray was completely useless. I was like, I could see the enemies and I was like, what's the point of wasting my ink? I'm just gonna run.
I was just standing there like tensely listening out for when my sub was ready. Just
Alright, that round is going to go to Hunky Dorey. They establish a 1-point lead with only one game left to go. Very exciting to see how this one pans out. And a very close, tense match of You Are a Squid. My goodness. The minigame was played on Splatoon 1. I don't know, maybe. Alright, we're gonna go through to our last game selection of the night. Let's go check in with the Striped Pajamas and see what they're thinking. Striped Pajama Squids, you are 1 point down. Very minimal deficit thus far. You have 5 games to choose from. Our level 5 games are the most intense games we have, but you don't have to pick them. We have...
We should do leapfrog.
I want to see what this is. Clam Dash is a race. And
Clam Dash, yes, so it's 3v1 Clam Blitz, and whoever gets the fastest knockout wins.
Yeah.
Call for backup is what
3v1?
starts. What about hardcore mode? What about hardcore mode? Hardcore mode.
Hardcore mode, you get splattered, you don't leave respawn. Splat
Oh,
zones.
Oh.
Oh, that's the one we played the other time.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that they're a little too aggressive for us to win that one.
Yeah,
We're all
fair,
gonna
fair.
die.
Yeah, it's all gonna die.
Alright, you've got some time to think about this. There are 5 options on the board here. There's plenty of time to discuss what we're thinking.
What's call for backup again?
Call for backup is tower control, but only one player plays to start with. When that player gets splattered, player number 2 gets to go in. When player number 2 is splattered, player 3 gets to start playing, and then
So
when
it's
player
like a
3 is splattered...
1v1, v1, v1, v1.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, you get to
V1,
keep
1v2,
playing once you've
1v3.
started. So it starts as a 1v1, it goes into a 1v2, then a 2v2, then a 2v3.
Yeah.
Or I've
Yeah.
actually, in practice, we did see that one be a 3v4 for the entire match because someone just didn't get splattered.
Yeah.
So
It has to be like that one person that left.
I
It has
feel
to be.
like that's gonna be super screwed because like if I manage to get like a triple at the start, like shit.
Oh,
well, you
yeah.
can't get a triple at the start.
Anything.
There's only one opponent.
Yeah, there's only one opponent.
Yeah, but if I kill them and then I can snowball from there. 'cause
Right,
usually I
yeah.
just
It's true. You
walk
could triple double and then have a
Up
really
to you
bad
guys.
time. It's true.
Up to you
Don't
guys.
think we should play
let's go
leapfrog.
practice for Div 1.
Alright, we got 1 vote for Leapfrog.
What do you guys want to play?
I'm honestly between call for backup or leapfrog. But
I'm thinking of call for backup actually. It seems pretty interesting.
You can do that one if you want.
Alright, we're gonna
Okay.
lock in call for backup.
Ian, do you have any preference?
Not really. They all
Okay.
look fun actually. I want to try all of them.
It's been a lot of fun, yeah.
I agree. I also want to play all of these at some point. Alright, gonna lock in call for backup.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so each team will need to designate their first, second, third, and fourth players. So make sure that you know who is who, such that when you get splattered by an opponent, you know who comes in next. So basically, if, for example, Judd was first and Hay was second, as soon as Judd gets splattered, Hay can start playing, and you just keep in mind the person you need on your team to be splattered to start.
By the way, what's... okay, fair enough.
We're playing tower control, and we don't know the map quite yet, but the audience will let us know shortly.
Right,
I don't know what I want.
Alright.
It's
So only
Inkblot and
Just
Mako.
person.
Mako.
Only person 1 plays at the start, but then as soon as person 1 is splattered, person 2 can start playing.
Right.
Yeah. And if person 2 gets spotted, not the one. If
Correct.
person 2 gets spotted, yeah, person 3 comes in. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, wait.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you to it, but if you have any questions, just shout out.
Okay, good early?
Yeah, but also then they have the advantage of being able to push.
Yeah.
Ah, we're talking strategy already.
I have a quick question. So
Of course.
do you have to be
Oh, wait, so
spotted
wait.
by the...
By an opponent? Yes.
Yes, okay, so you can't just quit suicide at the
No,
start.
you cannot do that.
Okay. So
Question.
Jess, do you want to be last and then...
Yeah.
So do we have to choose who's first, second, third?
Yes,
fourth,
you
right?
do.
Alright. Who wants to start? Can I throw a cookie in the deep end? Yeah, I'm captain. Cookie, you.
Cookie in the deep end!
You've thrown Cookie in the deep end multiple times tonight. I'm excited to see how it goes. Alright, I'll leave you to it. Best of luck.
First.
I'm the donkey Dorey.
Donkey Dorey.
Okay, second, why not?
Okay, so we'll go Cook, Patty, Howard, Jess. Sorry, Cookie.
Okay, so you have voted on your map. It is going to be Mako Mart Tower Control. That's a tricky tower, and if you could clear that first checkpoint early, you might be in with an advantage, which could be very interesting considering it's a 1v1 to start with. Very exciting. Alright. Hunky Dorey have picked their order. I believe both teams have their order ready to go. We're jumping into the match now. I'm going to leave it to auto spec and hope that they don't pick a player that isn't doing anything. Because if they're not doing anything, that's fine. Alright, we're going to Tower Control Mako Mart. Man, what a tower control map. This is going to be very interesting. I'm very excited. I feel like players are going to have to go for the tower as soon as they can. If they get that opening splat, they need to make every point count. Because that 2v1, while scary, might not be impossible to deal with. That being said, if it is a 2v1 and you win the 2v1 as the solo player, you then have to fight a 3v1, but you've made it through to the second checkpoint. So you really want to have your strongest player leading on this one, because your strongest player is going to be able to potentially win those fights. That's what you gotta do. And no, you can't just splat this first person over and over. The second person has to get splatted for the third person to come in, and so on and so on. So, it's not every time someone on your team is splatted, it's every time a specific person on your team is splatted by the opponent, someone else gets to go. Alright, let's jump to it. The second last round of Splatoon Showdown, Game 1, between Hunky Dorey and the striped Pajama Squids. I don't know if I spelled pajama correctly now that I think about it. Not important, let's get to the game.
Alright.
Go!
Let's go!
Hey, Cookie, why aren't you killing them yet? You should kill them. Yeah, good job, Cookie. Booyah!
A very slow start. The beacons is a nice strategy because as soon as you get splatted, your teammate can jump right to it. And that seems to be their plan. Very good plan as well. I like it a lot.
Let's go, go, go. Let's go! Yeah! They go there! Oh no, they go Hunky! Oh no, they go, go, go! Go, go,
No! Good job.
Go,
It's currently
get on
2v3 based on the current players. We'll see how it pans out moving forward. Looks like Hunky Dorey might be able to clear this first checkpoint.
Traded. Oh.
Yes, they do, and they are going to push
We got
past
the
it.
advantage, fellas. Let's keep it rolling.
Nice.
Ooh, and a lovely stamp as well. That is going to
Oh my
lead
God.
things to
Oh
a
my
very
God,
tough
how-
position. There is still one player not in commission for striped pajamas, though. See how that goes. Alright, Moe gets the splat on tower. Booyah bomb's coming in.
One's coming around right. On you, Jess. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, that's fine.
Okay, at this point, I think we might have all our players in. It might just be regular tower control now. But due to the early play of the game,
Saved you.
there is a significant advantage here for Team
Yep,
Striped Pajamas.
Flushing is on the
Oh no, is
left
that...
side.
I'm having trouble remembering. Yeah, Hunky Dorey have a significant advantage right now. But it is just regular tower control from this point, as long as all the players are in commission.
I'm gonna get this stingray.
We'll see how that goes.
I got the stingray.
Also, yeah, the players, when you call for backup, they tend to have special by the time they jump into the arena, which
There's
is
a
particularly
ball, be
fun.
careful, Patty.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have chosen Blasto.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh,
We're all dead.
Let's go, let's go. Okay, well, we can go power. We can go power.
Yep,
There's beacon.
nice.
There's
Go,
beacon.
push, push, push.
I'm getting the beacon. But on our
Nice.
beacon, it's not here.
One
Just splashdown
anyway.
weapons, that's a
Okay.
great suggestion, Mesh. All your players, as soon as they come in, it's like,
Here you
yep,
go.
gonna wreck some shop. like it. This is just regular tower control at this point. I don't believe anyone is still sitting at spawn, though I will have quick
I
zoom
hear
out to
hammer.
have a
Hammer
look.
behind you guys.
Fuck, fuck.
How do I do that again?
Hi.
I've
Shit.
forgotten how to go have a look at spawn. I'm stuck on the objective.
Oh, you're stinky. Who are you?
That's okay.
There you
we'll
go.
just
I
do
led.
auto spec.
Yeah.
Okay, we got this.
Still 2 minutes. It's regular tower control. This could go either way.
Cacao!
Striped Pajamas are trying to make a slow push here.
That's on the stack. Whoever's there.
Yeah, I'm over.
Yeah, that's valid. Come on, Kali. There we go, thank you!
There's apples here as well.
Yep, there's indeed. There's someone down below here.
Clapples are up the back. Oh, he's chasing you.
I got the Dewey cartwheel guy.
The cartwheel guy.
Oh shit, I'm down. Ken's the slushing machine's near breakfast, right next to town. He's yeah,
Gone.
fucked. Yeah. He looked a bit fucked on the map.
Siege on right box.
Oh, he looked like.
Oh god bless your beacons. This is heaven.
They're coming up with hammer.
Yeah, that's okay. They're on the right, on our stack.
Got
There
it.
we go. Got it.
Perfect. Beacon, that's
They got beacon. They got beacon on our stack.
Ooh, 40
Uh-oh.
seconds left. Striped Pajamas are making a push for the
Goodbye,
play.
slowly.
One's pushing it, one's
Go, go, go.
fighting.
There's only
Yeah,
2
go, go,
up
go,
for
go.
their team for the opponent team right now. They're
I'm
gonna
watching,
be
I'm
making
watching.
it. That's a wipe.
Push up, push up, push up.
That's a wipe. That's looking very strong. I think they might be able to take this in the closing minutes.
Let's go!
We got it! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
I don't think we'll get a knockout. Oh, they might even get a knockout from this.
No,
It's just the
one.
dapples
I got
up.
that one. Oh, yes, I got him! Let's go!
I'm watching the beacon.
I think this is going to be the game. They're trying for it. We'll see if they can do something.
Okay, I'm gonna get splashed down. Let's go. Oh! Okay,
Beautiful
let's
shutdown.
Oh!
That was bad.
Congratulations on that win. Very hard fought, despite the early disadvantage. And can I congratulate you for evening it up to a 4-4.
Oh my God, go,
We're going into the
go.
showdown on even points, so this is going to be very tense.
Let's go.
All right.
carried. Oh my god.
Can I get your captain in on the air just for a moment while we go over the final round's results and go from there?
That was a pop.
All right. That was a rough one. You had a really good start, but they got you at the end there.
I forgot how to play Splatoon.
We ran out
after
of
a little bit.
beacons.
That's unfortunate. Can I please have your captain in on the air for our Splatoon Showdown finale discussion?
Oh no! Oh,
We're there.
Pallet.
No!
Let's go, Pallet.
Welcome, both of you. You have both done excellently, and your teams have done a wonderful job so far. I'm very proud and impressed of both blue teams.
Thank you. They carried me.
Okay, well, we're moving on to the final round here. This is the Splatoon Showdown.
Wow.
Now, as we both have the same number of points, the team that had to go first during Squid Smarts gets the first pick. So, we have the shop options available to you. They are in the Google document, but I can also read them out, or if you want to have them on screen. You both have 4 points to spend to determine how this final round will play out.
Ah, okay.
There are several things you can purchase, some of which cost 1 point, such as picking the map or the mode for the final game. Some cost a few more, such as your opponents can't use their main weapons until they've been splattered once. But that one costs 3, and your opponent may use all their points to maybe buy 4 5-second head starts. There are many ways to play this.
So wait, can you, when you buy one of them, it gets crossed out, right?
Depending on the option.
So say 5-second head start, you can buy 4 of those.
If you buy 4 of those and your opponent buys 4, then they cancel out. So that is an option, but obviously only one team can pick the map and only one team can pick the mode, so those are a buy once option.
Okay.
So, your options are, for 3 points, you can prevent your opponents from using their main weapons until they've been splattered, which means they'll run at you with subs and specials and try and get themselves killed so they can respawn. You can have your opponents choose their weapons first, and you get to counterpick for 2 points. And then for 1 point, you can choose the map, choose the mode, buy 5-second head starts, force a weapon onto the opponent team, or you can buy swag points. Now, swag points aren't something I've discussed before, but if you win the showdown with swag points, they will help you out further on in the tournament. I'm not gonna disclose how, but if you're feeling
How much
swaggy,
is a swag?
it's 1 point for 1 swag point. You can buy as many as you want, but I don't recommend spending all your points on them, especially considering your opponent has 4 points. So, Striped Pajama Squids get the first purchase.
Am I allowed to, like, consult anyone? Or
You can
okay.
confer with your team, yes. Now that you know the
okay.
rules, I'll let you go back to your teams while we have a discussion with chat, and then I'll bring you back here in about a minute.
Okay,
Cool. Thank you.
I'll go back and
Alright.
doing.
4 swag is a very swag decision, but if you've picked 4 swag and your opponent has picked a 20-second head start, that is pretty tough. Of note as well, force a weapon onto your opponent team can only be purchased once, so you can't force all 4 of your opponent's weapons. That is not an option. Otherwise, that would be incredibly powerful. The 5-second head starts explain themselves. Choosing the map and mode makes sense as well. Counter picking, very powerful when you know your opponent's entire kit before you go into the final round. Especially if you've already purchased the ability to pick the map or the mode. Could be very interesting. Bath time too. Maybe I should look into that. The reason that you can't buy 4 of force a weapon is if it wasn't balanced and one of these teams had 7 points, they could force the entire enemy team to have the same weapon and they could only be forced once, and that's not really fair. I've tried to structure these so that they're at least somewhat fair for the purchasing here. I agree. So the teams themselves, they have a list of these on a document, so they know which of these can and cannot be bought multiple times, but yeah, I think that's a good idea. If you want this information, I'll tell you this now. If you want this information, please join our Discord server, the Splatoon Showdown Discord server. We have plenty of places where you can find out about the rules of the game, you can chat with the players who are in this tournament, and in a few weeks we might have a special little game where we get people from the audience in to play some of these rounds. So something to keep in mind. I can't color code these, and you'll see why. When these options get picked, they get marked as the team's color, so you'll have that information there. Alright, I think that's probably enough time. I'm gonna visit Yoon's team first, and we'll see how we do there. Negative, thank you for joining the Discord. I can see that you have. Okay. Striped Pajamas, I'm gonna need your first purchase at this point.
We would like to choose the mode first.
You would like to choose the mode, just to clarify the mode.
Wait, was it mode or map?
Mode.
Yeah, it was mode. Yes, thank you.
Alright, you will have option of the mode. That is purchased.
Okay.
Okay, so your opponent has just purchased choosing the mode. You now get to make your first purchase.
Can I force a weapon onto the opposing team?
You absolutely can. Am I locking that in?
Yes.
Alright, that has been purchased. I'll move back over.
Do I get to wait? Do I get to choose the weapon?
You get to choose in a sec. Basically, once
Okay.
all the purchases have been done, we'll do that then.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
They may not use their main weapon until they're spotted one.
Yes.
Yeah, can we take the 3.1 that opponent may not use main weapon until killed?
That you can, and that you will. I will lock
Alright.
that in. 1, 2, 3,
Yay.
4, 5, 6. Option 7 on the board. And that is all your points spent. I will now let the opponent spend the rest of their points.
There.
Okay, so your opponent has just purchased. Opponent may not use their main weapon until they have been splattered once. That has cost them all of their points, so you now have 3 points that you can spend at your leisure.
Am I allowed to choose force a weapon upon the opposing team again?
No, that may only be purchased once.
No, our plan has been failed.
That would be very powerful
we
otherwise.
can't do it.
We were gonna force fork.
It's an interesting idea. I recommend checking out the rules document after this game to see that I have explicitly said that is not allowed.
Yeah, that probably would have been better.
Look, there's no harm in asking.
Absolutely not.
Maybe you may have forgotten the rules.
Of course.
And let's have it.
So
Yeah.
your remaining options are 5-second head starts, choosing the map, your opponent picks first and you counter pick, and you could also decide to pick your opponent may not use their main weapon until they have been splattered, if you so wish.
Let's do it.
But that is your 3
Yeah,
points.
You want to do that, guys?
Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
do
locking
that.
it in. That is all our purchases done. Let's get the captains back into On the Air so we can discuss the details.
Oh.
Purchases are done. Can I get the captain back into On the Air so we can discuss the details?
Oh, oh, both of us can't use main.
Oh, they use the same thing. See?
Okay, so the complete summary of what we're doing here. First thing that happens, Striped Pajama Squids are choosing the mode. So, what mode are we playing?
Zones, please.
We are playing Splat Zones. Striped Pajama Squids, you must use a weapon specified by Hunky Dorey. Hunky Dorey, what is your weapon?
The Splashdown Gootuber.
Splashdown Gootuber, your comp must have one Splashdown Gootuber. Alright. Additionally, both teams are not to use their main weapon until they have been splattered once. This is on a player-by-player basis. So, if you manage to stay up and get a bunch of splats with your sub-weapon and potentially special, you're not going to be able to use your main weapon until you've been back to the respawn the hard way. Alright, are we good? Do we understand the rules?
Yes.
The map will be random, because no one chose to pick the map, so we're going to be playing a random Splat Zones map. Best of luck to both teams.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, neither team has gone for the swag. They need every point that they have to make this happen. Splat Zones, both teams have the jammed effect until a splat happens on their player. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll see swag later in the series. Swag is more of a mechanic for when it's not even. Because when it's even like this, you want to keep it as close as possible. Swag is for when a team is maybe has 6 or 7 points and the opponent has 1 or 2. And you can afford to just offload a few points and still get some stuff going. But ladies and gentlemen, and squids and kids, and non-binaries, it's time for the Splatoon Showdown! It's the moment we've been waiting for. This is winner takes all. Whoever wins this match is going to be the champion of this episode of Splatoon Showdown. They're going to move on to semis. Oh boy, I'm excited. We've got 30 seconds before things kick off here. Nice save. I know, it's the classic expression, right? But gotta do what you can. It's showdown time. Let's get some hype in chat. Let's hear it for our players. They've done such a good job slogging it out in these crazy game modes. We're playing Splat Zones on Gobi Arena of all things. This is gonna be tense. Oh, okay. Let's make it happen. Game time.
Platform? Is that what
Yep.
you're saying? Cool.
Yeah, you go left with power.
Maybe we should have just bought swag. have a Gootuber and swag.
Yeah, I thought they would have gone with Judd.
Run, boys, run! Alright,
Why I've got movements.
okay, I hit it. Good.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Me, bet you won't.
Hey, Belly.
No,
What
let
are
it
you
go
doing?
up.
I killed one.
No, I'm dead.
Thank you,
I'm
Belly.
sad. Oh no.
Are you dead? Oh, okay.
That's okay. I killed myself. Good. They kill us all.
No, I'm still alive, bro.
It's okay. Die.
Yeah, they killed me.
You can just jump and die.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, we all can use our mains now.
yeah, let's go.
At least the only one that died so far, I think, unless someone else died.
Only kill cat.
One's behind.
Nope. Don't kill that guy.
Yeah,
Only
I'm trying.
Wow, I'm so bad with
Hi,
them.
bitches!
Oh shit. I accidentally charged. Wait. Okay.
Go two,
That didn't
go
count.
three.
Okay.
Alright.
A brilliant lead take there. That is going to put them in good stead. I believe everyone has access to their main weapons by now.
Alright, I'm around.
Unless they haven't taken out Pallet yet. I believe they have though. Which means that this is going to be a very tense match of Splat Zones. No holds barred at this point.
I got one, and then one's really weak on, Oh, he's come down to
Got
zone.
two.
Nice.
Got three. Get on zone.
Nice.
Oh, that's a wipe. That's going to set them in good stead.
I'm still on.
Hunky Dorey have control of the zone and are getting control of the mid.
Have you not died?
I don't know. I swear I haven't. I've just been suck bombing and running away.
No, this is good. This is excellent.
Someone did not die.
I think it's the
They're all dead. They're all dead. Now we all
Okay.
died once. That's it.
It's getting close to a take back.
Oh, they can hear me say that.
Oh.
They're pushing in as fast as they can,
They
but
have
they're down a
armors.
player already.
That's okay.
The armor's not going to quite help them across the line.
Let's go.
Oh, and they take it with the splashdown! Just able to shut down that Ultra Stamp. And with that extra player taken, the striped Pajama Squids take the lead. And it's looking like it might be the showdown to them.
Let's go.
This is the last chance for Hunky
down.
Dorey to get back in.
They got hammer ready.
Right.
Pallet's ready with the stamp.
Two of them are
Comes in quickly. Doesn't manage to get the pick, unfortunately. Takes out a trade instead, but that is going to be a cap, which means the penalty is in play.
I think that's injured.
This is very close.
Okay.
Okay, he's got fizzies on the right street. He's going up right hoop.
Got one.
Alright, I'm gonna go for them now. Actually.
They're on zone too.
Yep, alright, I got it.
One's on the right tower.
Got the good
Dorey.
tuber.
Oh, the splash down.
Okay, that's a neutral. They've managed to stop the points from ticking.
Oh shit, I died. Alright, one's on
Ooh,
the...
but they didn't
left right.
quite get where they need to be, and that is going to be a sizable penalty. With only a minute 30 left, it's looking tough, but not impossible for Hunky Dorey at this point.
No!
Ultra Stamp might be able to change that.
Ruger's on left. Nice.
Yeah, got him with bomb.
Get zone. Tap zone. They're two down.
Nice.
Okay, they've got the enemy marked here. They are ticking away at that score. We have the rest of them coming in. There's only two of them up at the moment, but they're very close to special, especially on that GooTuber. That GooTuber proving to be a bit difficult. Not impossible. I mean, they do have a
jump
charger
one.
main, but not super easy either. Lovely dodge roll away there. Only 10
shit.
points difference here. They're approaching the line. Can they make it?
Nice.
They get the splat on the hoop.
Sound
Oh,
zone,
no,
sound
I
zone.
just can't
They
get
kept the zone. They've managed to take the lead. Hunky Dorey pushing back once more. The yeet as
Alright,
well.
stay on zone.
There's
Just
only
keep
one
defending.
person left, and I don't think they're going to make it there in
Live your
time. Hunky Dorey take the championship. The Splatoon Showdown goes to them.
I'm sorry, I feel like I should have just killed myself earlier.
What a weird thing to say. Congratulations.
Dude, I just ran in and I was like, alright, splat me. Do it, splat me.
All right, let's.
The record just reflects that I was, for some reason, not trying to die.
No, the other team was specifically trying not to kill you, as well. They were leaving you alone for that reason. All right.
I'm an idiot! They baited me!
Yeah. All right, let's get everyone into On The Air. I'll see you all there shortly.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, let's get into the On The Air. We're going to have a big conclusion. We're going to have a big hug it out. It's going to be okay. You did very well.
Yeah.
Okay, hello everyone.
Ooh, that was interesting.
It is with great pleasure that I can declare Hunky Dorey the victors of this Splatoon Showdown by
I
a
despise
margin.
Whoever forced me to play GooTuber.
Congrats.
Picking GooTuber Force was the correct option, clearly.
Oh, there's that beautiful logo back. Oh, that beautiful logo.
This screen is yours.
That team exercise really got into it.
Honestly.
Lex.
Well, I want to congratulate both of you. Going 4 points each into the showdown was the closest match I could have asked for. And then to have such a back and forth final as well. I owe you all a great debt.
Thanks to you for preparing this.
Yeah. Well, now that that's concluded, if either team has any closing thoughts, especially Hunky Dorey as the winners of this show, and moving on to the semis as well, which will be taking place either late December or early January, depending on how scheduling works out. Anything you'd like to add to this stream before we close things off for the night?
I don't know,
Great
team, what do you want to
putting it
do?
together. It's like the most unique tournament I think I've ever seen. So good job, your son.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
And,
awesome.
you know, everyone else involved.
thank you so much.
For letting us play.
Well, I hope
Very
that
fun,
you'll
very
tune in
good.
for future rounds, and I also hope
Of course.
that Striped Pajama Squids, you did very well today. You are out of the tournament officially, but we are having a special mix-up week where all the teams that get eliminated in round 1 get another chance to play at some of these games. So I hope you'll stick around for that as well.
Thank you.
Also, may I add something?
You may.
Patty.
I wrote a speech just now.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it. We've got another 10
Alright.
minutes left, so bring it on.
We're yeah, yeah, we're yeah, 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 we're yeah, we're let's go, we're yeah.
I did like the woohoo in there. That was nice and subtle. That was good.
And don't forget, boys and girls, just keep lifting.
Keep lifting. Perfect. What a great sentiment. All right, I think that's going to do it for our show. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Oh, yep. What do you got?
Everyone in chat, buy a sub to Tubbo now.
All right. Take that advice as you will. We're going to end the show here. Thank you to our players. Thank you to our audience. Thank you to our lovely judge, Fishy the Egg. Be sure to give her a shout out in chat as well.
Thank you, Fishy.
Thank you, Fishy.
Thank you, Fishy.
Thank you, Fishy.
And that is our show. Thank you for watching and have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.